the last two standing. Here's how to watch the NHL Stanley Cup Finals on Sling. After a tough road in the NHL playoffs, 4 victories is all what stands between the Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers, and hoisting the coveted Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup Finals, which begins on Wednesday, June 4, is a rematch of last year's championship series between the Panthers and Oilers, with the Panthers bringing home the team's first Stanley Cup in franchise history. Now, the likes of Florida's Brad Marchand and Matthew Tkachuk go head-to-head with Edmonton's fierce duo of Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl for another crack at history. With all of the Stanley Cup Finals games airing on TNT, most streaming services don't offer a way to tune in. However, a subscription to Sling allows fans to access every playoff game throughout the postseason. To catch every matchup, is how hockey fans can watch their favorite team vie for the Stanley Cup on Sling. Florida Panthers vs. Edmonton Oilers NHL Stanley Cup Final schedule. Game 1 in Edmonton. Wednesday, June 4 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. Game 2 in Edmonton. Friday, June 6 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. Game 3 in Florida. Monday, June 9 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. Game 4 in Florida. Thursday, June 12 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. Game 5 in Edmonton. Saturday, June 14 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. Game 6 in Florida. Tuesday, June 17 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. Game 7 in Edmonton. Friday, June 20 at 8 p.m. ET. Watch on Sling. NHL Stanley Cup Finals TV channel, how to watch. The entirety of the NHL Stanley Cup Final will be televised on TNT, which is carried by Sling. Get your first month of Sling for 50% off and watch every 2025 NHL Stanley Cup Final game from here on out. What is the difference between Sling Orange and Sling Blue? Sling Blue. With more than 45 channels, Sling Blue caters to a wider audience with major networks like Fox, NBC, Bravo, and National Geographic. This package is perfect for those who enjoy a nice mix of news, reality television, and lifestyle programming. Sling Blue allows streaming on up to 3 devices. Save 50% on your first month and pay just $23. Sling Orange. The Sling Orange package has over 30 channels, including popular networks like ESPN, Disney Channel, CNN, and HGTV. This is a popular pick for families and sports fans who want access to live game coverage and kid-friendly content. Sling Orange allows streaming on 1 device. Save 50% on your first month and pay just $23.